Hey, welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today we're going to open up this box of 2022 Panini Prism Draft Picks. You've probably seen these hanging around your Walmarts for a long time. It looks like we have 30 cards, 6 blaster exclusive neon pink parallels on average. This is the discounted version, down from $35 to $17. Don't really know too many people who are going to pay $35 for a blaster box of Panini Prism Draft Picks. Although there are those people who really love their prospects and the chance to get an autograph, which it says is on average, so it's not a guarantee, but it's usually there. So I figured $17 for an autograph is going to be a lot more desirable than $35, and I figured I'd give it a shot. Looks like the cards will look like this. Brooks Lee and Jacob Berry there are the two athletes on the side of the box, and I don't know if we'll recognize all these names, but if you're a person who follows the minor leagues and or the major league draft, whoa, got a little warping there, you'll definitely recognize some of these. Alex Freeland, looks like for the UCF Knights, Central Florida. I like the look of these and the design, kind of got that Bowman shine to it. Another Vanderbilt athlete here, Jack Leiter with the Texas Rangers. He was like, what, the number 2 overall pick, and has not quite lived up to what people's expectations were. This looks like a parallel. I can't tell if this is black or gray. Drake Baldwin for Missouri State. It just says it's a prism. I don't know what exact name of that prism it is. Southwest Missouri State. That's what that used to be called, but now they're the Missouri State Bears. Dylan Beavers, I believe he's with the Orioles. UC Berkeley, Golden Bears. There's one of the purples. And then we have a Thunderstruck, Elijah Green. I believe he is with the Cincinnati Reds organization. Maybe it's the Reds or it's Cam Collier. Elijah Green might be the Nationals. Actually, I think he might be the Nationals. So, all right, first pack, pretty cool. Got a couple parallels and an insert already. $17, remember, half price. Let's see if I can get my money's worth there. Dalton Rushing for the University of Louisville. I don't really know who he got drafted by, but I remember that name. Will Mabry, left-handed pitcher, looks like, for Tennessee. We've got another one of these black parallels, Dylan DeLucia for Ole Miss. Another pink one. Oh, this is got a little bit more of the, I guess this one does too. Kind of the little waves in the background, or the bolts in the background. Dylan DeVos from Davidson College. Is that Davidson, like where Steph Curry went? Davidson College in North Carolina. And then big man on campus for the Arizona Wildcats, Daniel Susac, which that name sounds really familiar. I've heard of him before. I cannot place where I've heard his name before, what team he kind of belongs to. All right, pack number 3. Another left-handed pitcher, Parker Messick for Florida State. Looks like maybe he throws sidearm with the way that delivery looks like it's coming in there. Orion Kukirking. Is he the guy that's on the Phillies and was already pitching in the NLCS for him? I think that might be him. Like, that's obviously a very unique last name, and he was just pitching for the Phillies in the out of the bullpen in the NLCS just a little bit ago. Roman Fansalker for Oklahoma State. Can't say I know a lot of pitchers in this one. Speaking of pitchers, still here we go. Liberty University, Mason Fluharty is our pink prism parallel. And then we have a University of Tennessee prismatic Blade Tidwell. Okay. So it looks like every pack has been pretty similar. 2 base cards. Or if you're lucky, you'll get one of these black parallels, then a pink parallel, and then an insert. So, all right, we got 3 packs left. Have not seen the autograph yet. I'm kind of peeking here at the side to see if it's going to be made out of a different type of cardstock. There's Drake Baldwin again. We saw his card in the black parallel earlier. Chase Meadroth for Boston. Looks like he's wearing a San Diego hat there. I don't know why it says Boston. Okay, whatever. I'll take your word for it. Next one is Noah Dean. This one is a prism. Kind of got that refractor look for the Old Dominion Monarchs. We'll put him way off to the side. You can't see him off camera. Ben Joyce, I have heard that name. He's the guy who threw like 102 or 103 in college, and now he's with the Angels, and the Angels brought him up because they were just so desperate to make it to the playoffs before Shohei Ohtani potentially leaves. And he was okay. He wasn't like anything special out of the bullpen. There's Cam Collier with Cincinnati. So they are starting to put some of these teams on here. So it looks like maybe if they do, or at least were with an organization whenever they printed these cards. So it looks like we do have a few on the names there. So we have seen a few different insert sets there. Power Surge, Prismatic, Big Man on Campus. All right, final 2 packs. Have not seen an autograph yet. Caden Wallace for the University of Arkansas. He's with the Kansas City Royals. I know that because I've purchased his autograph, or I picked up his autograph before out of Bowman. Tyler Schweitzer out of Ball State. Left-handed pitcher. Don't know anything about him. Oh, and here is our autograph. It's a signing sessions for the Georgia Institute of Technology, also known as Georgia Tech. Luke Waddell, or Waddell. Don't know the right way to pronounce it. Looks like he even has his middle initial in there. And there is our autograph. I'm going to have to look up some stuff on him. There he is, Luke Waddell, Georgia Tech product, SSLW. So that's a pretty cool one. Even if he's never really amounts to that much, still a cool card. Brian Bello for Boston. We know him. We've seen him in the major leagues this year. Brilliance, Gavin Cross out of Virginia Tech. This is a pretty cool insert. Got that jewel look in the background. He is also with the Kansas City Royals. He was their first-round pick a couple of years ago. Maybe their highest-rated prospect. But he's definitely with the Royals. I know his background. And the final pack. Thank you so much for watching this, guys. If you see these at your Walmart, like I've seen these in Walmarts for the full price. And then I've also seen some of them in the same exact store for this discounted price. May not be worth your trouble for full price, obviously, but if you can get this for $17 and you're a big minor league fan, it's not too bad. Michael Kennedy, it says high school. Must have been drafted right out of high school. Upstate New York. Okay, good for him. Very cool, have a card as a high school player. Wilman Diaz for Los Angeles. I'm assuming that's the Dodgers since they put blue around him. Don't know a lot about Wilman Diaz. Another one of these Brilliance inserts. This time it's Nick Morbito out of high school. That name sounds familiar. I feel like he was drafted in the first round or the second round a couple years ago. Can't say I know a lot about him, but I feel like I've heard that name before. Jackson Cox, feel like I've heard that name as well. High school pitcher. And then our final big man on campus is Brooks Lee. That is the man. If you're like, wait, I've seen that picture before. That is the same guy who's on the cover of the box. Brooks Lee, Cal Poly, who went to the Minnesota Twins, if I remember correctly. And that's why some people are like, man, the Twins, what are they going to do with Carlos Correa and Royce Lewis? And now Brooks Lee eventually going to make his way up through the minor league ranks. They're going to have some decisions to make for sure. So there you have it, guys. We're 8 minutes in. Overall, the thing that I always like about Panini products is, yeah, you get your base cards, and wow, these are having a hard time sticking together. But there's a lot of variety in here, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the pink parallels. And we've got a lot of the inserts, Big Man on Campus, the Brilliance, the Power Surge, Thunderstruck, Prismatic. Looks like we had an insert. We had more than one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 7 inserts. A couple of these black parallels or gray parallels. The refractor there of Noah Dean, and then the autograph of Luke Waddell or Waddell. So I actually kind of like this one for $17. Would I do this again? Maybe, depending on what kind of mood I was in, but I would definitely look this up again if I had a shot. So thank you so much for watching. If you see this out in your area, it may be worth a chance. Have a good one.